The trade winds are blowing in Los Angeles, and rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster that could change the fate of the season. Could we be on the verge of landing a superstar guard who can elevate our squad to new heights? Lakers. Nation, get ready, because the buzz surrounding this trade talk might just be the spark we need to ignite a championship run. If you want to stay in the loop on all things Lakers, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. The Los Angeles Lakers are stirring the pot ahead of the NBA trade deadline, and as a passionate fan, I can't help but feel the excitement and uncertainty in the air. We've heard whispers about trade talks with the Chicago Bulls for star Zach LaVine. It seems like the Lakers are just a few steps away from potentially adding another elite player to their roster. But, let's be honest, those discussions didn't go anywhere, and now we're left wondering whether the Lakers will reignite that fire or move on to other targets. Now, what's intriguing is that the Lakers still have their sights set on acquiring a center from an Eastern Conference team. It's clear that the front office recognizes the need to bolster our big man rotation. Honestly, it makes sense. With the current roster, we've had our struggles in the paint, especially against teams with dominant centers. The right addition could transform our defense and give us the size we need to compete at the highest level. Do you think this was the best decision? I'm torn, honestly. It's a fine line between making a big splash and being cautious about the financial implications and team chemistry. The Lakers are known for going all in, and I respect that mentality. But, at the same time, we don't want to sacrifice our future for a short-term gain. The balance is critical, and I trust that the front office is weighing their options carefully. The potential acquisition of LaVine is thrilling. He's a player who can create his own shot, score from anywhere on the court, and take some of the offensive burden off LeBron and AD. Just imagine the three of them on the floor together. However, I can't help but wonder if LaVine is the right fit for this team. He's an explosive scorer, but will he mesh well with the current system, and what would we have to give up to make that happen? On the other hand, the interest in a center is a move I can fully get behind. We've seen how crucial it is to have a strong defensive presence down low. A reliable center can protect the rim, grab those critical rebounds, and free up our forwards to be more aggressive offensively. It's all about creating opportunities, and a solid big man can make a world of difference. As fans, we have to ask ourselves what this all means for the future of our beloved Lakers. Are we positioned for a deep playoff run? Will we have enough firepower to contend with the likes of the Warriors or the Bucks? These questions linger, and while the front office is making moves behind the scenes, we're left in a state of hopeful anticipation. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you excited about the possibility of LaVine in purple and gold? Or do you think we should focus on solidifying our front court instead? As the trade deadline approaches, I encourage all of you to stay engaged and keep the conversation going. It's a roller coaster of emotions being a Lakers fan, but that's what makes it all worth it. We've experienced the highs of championship, glory, and the lows of rebuilding phases. Each decision made by the front office could shape our future for years to come. The Los Angeles Lakers have been making waves in the trade market as they approach the 2025 NBA trade deadline. Just recently, they pulled off a significant deal, acquiring Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton in exchange for D'Angelo Russell, Maxwell Lewis, and some draft compensation. On the surface, this move appears to bolster the roster, but let's be honest here. Are the Lakers truly in a position to contend for the championship with this current lineup? Finney-Smith brings a versatility that resonates with the direction head coach J.J. Redick is aiming for. He can play multiple positions, which is essential for the modern NBA. Remember how pivotal players like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Danny Green, and Alex Caruso were during our 2020 championship run. Their defensive tenacity and ability to switch positions were game changers. The departure of those guys left a gap that the Lakers have struggled to fill. Finney-Smith, combined with the emerging Max Christie, could help reignite that defensive pressure we so desperately need from our wings. But let's pivot to a glaring issue, the front court. Anthony Davis is a superstar, but he can't do it all alone. The Lakers need reliable depth behind him, whether that means pairing him with a starting center or having a solid backup to give him rest. We've seen how effective it was in 2020 to have both JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard contributing. Now, with Redick's inclination toward non-traditional lineups, it's crucial to find a starting big who can take some rebounding responsibilities off Davis and allow him to focus more on defense. There's been some encouraging news regarding Jared Vanderbilt. He's reportedly making strides in his rehab and will be reevaluated soon. However, let's not kid ourselves. Vanderbilt's history of injuries raises concerns about his reliability. Plus, his offensive game is lacking, and we all saw how the Nuggets exploited that during the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers can't afford to gamble on someone who has shown he struggles to stay healthy and isn't a consistent scoring threat. So the question remains, how do the Lakers strengthen their front court? They are currently near the bottom of the league in rebounding, and we witnessed firsthand how the Cleveland Cavaliers dominated them on the glass recently. It's not as simple as just saying they need to upgrade. The trade market is complex. The Lakers have been linked to various center options, but making a trade involves numerous factors aligning perfectly. Do they want a starting caliber center to play alongside Davis, or is a backup enough? A true starting center could provide the rebounding assistance Davis needs while also allowing him the freedom to roam defensively. One name that keeps surfacing is Nick Richards of the Charlotte Hornets. He's the type of player who could fit seamlessly into this Lakers team. While Jonas Valanciunas and Walker Kessler have been mentioned, it seems their availability is diminishing. Vucevic from the Bulls doesn't offer the defensive support we need. Richards, on the other hand, is averaging 9.2 points and 7.7 rebounds this season, shooting a respectable 56.4% from the field. He doesn't need the ball to make an impact, which is vital for a team loaded with scorers. The asking price for Richards is likely to be at least 2 second-round picks. While second-round picks have gained value in recent years, I believe it's worth the investment for a player who can provide immediate help. This trade could be the difference between a solid playoff run and a disappointing exit. But here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, acquiring a player like Richards could stabilize our front court. But on the other hand, will that be enough to elevate the team to true championship contention? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Your insights are what keep this community thriving. Let's discuss how these moves will shape our chances moving forward. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow Lakers fans, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest news surrounding our beloved team. Activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Together, we can navigate this roller coaster of a season. Let's go, Lakers.